The skeletal remains were found in a barrel this weekend by boaters.
Welcome to Jogging the Turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
What do you do?
And I'm Bob Workenfield.
What do you do when you're standing at your window, staring out to the street, watching the rains, going, what am I going to do with my fucking life?
Yeah.
And then you see a dude walk down the street, turn to me, this is on the other side of the road, pulls down his pants.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
Hands free, starts pissing.
On what?
On the nature strip.
What?
With his
in your direction?
In my direction. So I'm staring straight at him out the window.
Day or night?
Middle of the day.
Right. Dog or no dog?
No dog. He had a girlfriend, right? Or someone with him.
With him.
Who they walk down the street, never seen these cats before, because I'm always staring out, watching
stalkers.
in these bloody streets.
Let's just call them stalkers.
And she goes into one of the random rental houses and knocks on the door. And this is when he's...
Why?
Well, I don't know. She had a bag. Maybe she was selling something. Maybe I don't know. But he was just stood there.
Yeah, they're casing the joint.
Like, shriveled cock pointing to me. It's like such a small cock that you don't even need your hands to...
Control it.
Yeah, so it's just... He was doing one of those butters from South Park.
Pants and piss.
Pants down to...
What? Down to the floor?
Nah, down to, like, just past the ball sack.
Okay. But ass out?
Ass would have been out, but I only saw his hairy cock.
So ass and cock.
It looked like a cock, only smaller.
Public piss. Daytime.
So
while his wife stakes out the next get.
So I... Hey, what the fuck? The cats. What is this? And just start belting on the window.
It's a community concern.
And he looks straight up.
Yeah.
Pulls his cock back in.
Stops mid-piss?
Mid-piss.
Yeah.
Pulls his rammies up. And
what do you expect, bro?
And then just was staring at me as I was staring at him.
So he's outside of Franco's... Alberto's house.
Yeah. The next one down, though.
Right.
So...
It's a good place to piss.
So what's your take on that? So, and then I went outside and I'm looking because Cass is going, what is this?
What is this?
Take a photo.
Yeah. Shut up.
Let me have a look.
Okay, that's good.
Mid-morning matters, mate.
Yeah. Because not only is it
there is.
northern exposure, southern exposure, but
he's only in the distance. That's after he's pulled it back in.
Okay. Strange. That's very strange.
And then he was staring at me like you can see in the photo. He's staring back at me, and I'm staring back at him.
His one eye looking at your two eyes.
So I don't know. So anyway, like
midstream. That's control, though.
Oh, look,
So can I take it back one step?
Yeah.
He has control over his bladder because it's not like a matter of I had to piss right now.
No.
Right?
Because he wouldn't have been able to stop.
No, that's exactly right. So he's got good
flow control.
What is it? Your floor muscles?
Yeah, like your Kegels.
Yeah. So he can stop midstream.
Yeah.
Then he can hold it till
Well, look, I'm not against
the next vacant property.
I'm not against public urination so much. It's
no,
like there's a way to do it. There's a massive tree next to him that he could have just sidled up against, and then just
is the public piss within the bro code credo.
Yeah, but you've got to hide your shame.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is that one of the rules of the bro code is hide shame?
Yes.
So, like, there's people around, possibly old people, possibly women.
Possibly
right?
children.
Possibly children. That'd be the last on the list, surely. Single guys, Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys.
So, he's breaking the bro code. He's going public. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But now I'm like, he was staring at me like death daggers.
Right.
Is he coming back to piss on my fence next?
No, I think you've stopped his pissing in your street.
Yeah.
Because
there's neighbourhood watchers.
Yeah.
Neighbourhood cock watchers.
You get past those the factories you got at the end of your street,
Yeah.
and it's pants down, anything goes.
Yeah, there's whores down there.
There's some whores.
Ladies
there is.
of the night.
Ladies of the night.
Oh, sorry.
And a bus station.
Yeah, bus station, and then your whores. But that's full of trafficked Asian ladies, I believe.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty sure it's
human
just full
trafficking.
of human trafficking down there.
Because it's notorious that little
Prostitution
factory-
is notorious for trafficking.
That little commercial block down there, end of your street, yielded body in a barrel.
There
if
was
you
a body in a
remember.
barrel, yeah. It's not that I should laugh, but I mean...
It was now. Can I just take that? Can we just recap that story for 1 second?
Mm-hmm.
When you got that giant projector,
Yeah.
did you actually get that?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
about the size of it, size of a small couch.
let me stop you there.
A 2-seater.
I'll paint the picture. Driving around the streets, down the end of the streets.
Treasure
down the
hunting.
streets, treasure hunting. The warehouse, the storage warehouse down there was selling up, and so they were clearing everything out.
Everything must go.
Yeah, if you haven't paid your bills,
It's on the street.
get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I happened to go past, see some stuff that tickled me fancy.
Yep.
And started grabbing stuff, and the old mate comes out and goes, "Oh, if you want to take all this stuff, you got to take this projector."
This barrel.
So like, and this thing was as big as a school desk.
It was big.
Yeah.
It's big. It was a full scale village seminar.
Yeah, proper stuff, but it's 30 years old, so it's not worth
It's
anything.
probably even more than
I didn't find that out until I
got it home.
got it home and gone, oh man, what am I going to do with this fucking projector? What am I going to do with this
What did you
projector?
do with it?
I threw it in the tip.
Okay.
So
Tipped it.
I paid to get rid of his rubbish.
Yeah, which is his intention from the start.
Yeah. So anyways,
Was it the same warehouse
that had the barrel in
Yes.
it. Yes.
Okay.
It was the same one.
Are we to assume that was the guy?
No, he was just renting. He was just taking rent from the the killer
The killer.
had murdered this person, put
Yep.
him in a barrel.
Forgotten about it.
Well, I mean, don't pay your rent on
Well,
it.
he's missed his emails
Yeah.
and phone calls and rent and everything.
Mm.
Well, he's probably skipped town.
He's just forgotten. Maybe he's got Alzheimer's has kicked in and he's forgotten a little bit. See,
Paper trail.
always
The paper
there's
trail.
No body, no crime.
Body.
Crime. They found him in about 2 weeks. This guy.
From to
Yeah,
in
something
the
like
acid.
that. Yeah,
Was it acid or was it just like
just in a barrel.
torso in a
All
barrel?
wrapped up. But I went into this joint. It was rickety, and it did sort of. You could sense that some scamboogery had been going on.
Poltergeist, perhaps.
Poltergeist.
Because it's definitely
goblins,
it's definitely a haunting on that one, isn't it?
or
Or do you haunt the place where you got murdered, or do you haunt the place where your body?
I think it's just the
parts
barrel.
Okay, wherever the barrel goes.
Yeah.
Haunted barrel. From then on, you can't use it to water catchment.
Oh, no, because then your water gets haunted.
Cursed.
Cursed water. Anyway, so it's a good place to go if you want to get,
Bodies.
ladies of the night. You get
Down the
everything
road,
in
yeah,
my street.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
Tasman meats, so you can get yourself some meat, and then you can get yourself some meat. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? Dumb it down for me a little. Yeah.
So there you go. That was the
So-
start of my week.
Yeah. So, but just back to the barrel thing,
Mm.
because Netflix and the Jeffrey Dahmer
Oh yeah.
show, right?
Yeah.
And I'm forcing myself to watch it. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I know the story. They're true to the story.
Yeah.
You know, getting all the dudes,
Mm.
getting to see it, but it triggered me, right? Because you walk out of a movie, a Jackie Chan movie, and you're like, karate, right?
Take on the world.
So what's happening is people are binging all these shows.
Mm.
You got your
Who's that guy?
You got your walking.
You got your Dexter.
Yeah, or Dexter, Walking Dead, and so on and so forth, right?
Mm.
But people are binging. So you're getting it all in one dose. I'm not the kind of guy that this Jeffrey Dahmer show. I don't want to binge it. I don't feel like I want to binge it, but I know
It's a bit
people are.
much. Yeah.
So they're walking away going, Jackie Chan.
Gonna
Jack-
kill.
Well, killing is like on the mind, but let's just say someone goes, yeah, I'm depressed. Yeah, I'm gay. Yeah, I've thought about killing people with a massive erection after I've cut meat open. You know, that's me. So it's like bringing it. It's because the show's kind of about his life leading up to it, and you can see like the parts they show you through his life. You go, well, that's a trigger, right? So I'm saying that this actual show itself could be the trigger. That when you watch the movie of this killer later, it's like, and he was binge watching, buddy. Yeah, but
this is the whole the satanic panic from the 80s, man. It's like, heavy metal's going to send everyone
to Satan, to hell.
And then video games. They're too violent. It's like, Jeffrey Dahmer. Everyone's going to be serial
Can I just be controversial? It's all true.
Right, yeah.
Fair enough.
It is a gateway drug.
Fair enough that they think that. Because you think about the way that, like, you look back and you don't understand that their society has just changed in dramatic ways. Satan is moving into the neighborhood kind of thing. So they sort of have the right to go, it's not like that we used to just, put cans together and make little walkie-talkies out of them, and, like...
These days were simple. Now you got bloody heavy metal music.
Yeah.
It's no good.
Right?
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
I think we are doing the same thing.
We are.
But...
It's full on now.
Let's just see if they're programming it, right? If it's set up. Now that they've eased us into binging and watching these like bloodthirsty crook shows, gory,
like
king of gore sort of thing. This all comes after the first message they gave us when this binging and Netflix and whatnot started. Making murderer. You're being made
into a murderer.
That's the key.
It's a government psyop.
It's a psyop. And it's definitely a psyop because you walk away from it going, like there's parts of the show where you go, yeah, I kind of get his logic there. why he done that? Everything that follows it is sickening. But they're easing you into it. They're like not justifying it, but like explaining it enough for some crook person that is looking for something to make themselves into
some scenes
like a murderer.
In some scenes, they're making him sympathetic to.
You kind of have like blinks of sympathy here and there, or is it just
empathy?
Me? Or is it empathy? Is it just me? All right, and am I going to totally regret saying that because I haven't watched the whole thing yet?
I'll tell you who's not happy about it.
Who?
The gays.
What? They don't like it?
The LGBTQ guys, right?
Guys, yeah.
Well, not all of it. This is just what I've seen on the TikToks.
Sure.
It's not a great representation of the
rainbow. It's going back.
I don't like it.
Well, this is the time before heavy metal, mate. You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand that the society was like that.
They're judgmental.
And we're just showing you we have to put part of it in because we can't lie because we're movies,
I think as society...
Can't lie.
We need to be... I think we need to start to become more judgmental of groups.
Okay, that's easy to
new
do.
Things.
Okay.
Because I think that's what...
Because they're going unchecked, is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what happened.
Well, so we woke the wokers? We wake the wokers?
We got to this stage where we are now because we let Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles...
take charge.
Bewitched... the Witches of Eastwick, the
Hocus Pocus,
the Harry Potters.
Yeah.
We let all this satanic
witchcraft
and evilness, and now look where we are on the brink of fucking World War III.
Well, just onto the bloody the apocalypse and the pending apocalypse.
Yeah. Well, it might have already happened by the time this comes out.
You reckon? Or is that future prediction? Great. It's what I have mostly been watching lately as well is the offshoot to the Walking Dead series called Tales of the Walking Dead, where they get popular people and celebrities to just sort of jump into that universe and little story. It is like that because every episode has a celebrity
cameo.
Cameos. What are you doing in this show?
So it's
like Tales.
Is it procedural? Like it's like a cop show. Like opening scene, someone gets murdered.
Yep.
Then you
how do they get which part of the apocalypse are they in?
Wrap it all up.
Are they going to get away? Who
ending,
gets bit?
And
Who gets bit?
Mr.
Who gets
Jenkins.
Shot? Yep.
Or
Was I interrupting you then?
I think we're just finishing each other's sandwiches.
Sentences.
What about? So is it like Tales from the Crypt?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just tales within the world.
Within the world, yeah. And it's not written properly because it's really, really, really bad. And the acting is like pretty bad.
Yeah, they're not trying anymore.
I think what's happening
is
is
there any zombies in it?
a few zombies, but I've got to say I didn't see a zombie face. I don't think in this first episode.
A lot of handwork.
It's just like, I think it's a bit more to get the kids into it, maybe, possibly. But bad acting, bad scenarios. Everything's
edited
formulaic.
badly. The camera works. The cinematography is
pretty
rank.
bad. And I did the old, they're walking down the train tracks, and I'm like, yep, seeing this episode. I fast forwarded until they got to where they were going because I was fucking over
so
it.
it's all talky.
It's really, really bad. So, what were you before you
were
the
school
apocalypse?
teacher.
Wow, that's really going to help
You're
us
so
later.
evil now.
Don't forget that later. This is going to come up. Or riddle me this: do I see the formula, and I know the formula so well, like, similar to the way that music has been ruined for me, being a DJ?
Yeah,
like I don't listen. I don't
you a
socially
DJ?
listen to.
you don't listen to music just on your own time.
Nah,
you have to be being paid for it.
paid for it. So I know the formula. And is it has TV
ruined
been
it for
ruined?
yourself, yeah.
So is it good to somebody else? This is what I wonder when I watch a bad thing. Who is this for?
If you've never seen Walking Dead, the original series or the first season, if you've never
it's your entry,
if
is
you
it?
start with Tales of the Walking Dead or Tales of the Dead, whatever.
Yeah, Tales of the Walking Dead.
It's so strange though. It's one of the biggest shows of the last 10 years, or it was. It was huge. And then nothing. Just drops off to zero. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. Tales from the...
Yeah, and there's another... They do other offshoots. So what I think they're actually doing is they're shooting an episode of the real one, and then while they've got everybody make-upped, because it took 8 hours, they're like, go over to set 3.
Yeah.
We're just you're going to cameo in this as a zombie. All you got to do is the exact same thing you did in this one.
It's not bad. So they're trying to make a Walking Dead universe, like a Marvel cinematography.
It seems that way. It's like...
Can I say one thing? Boo.
Yeah. And can I also boo the multiverse Doctor Strange Marvel franchise movie?
Yep.
That's riddled with witchcraft. The main chick is a witch,
right.
And yeah.
All right, I'll also boo. The new what is it? Scooby Doo, right? But it's
the new Scooby Doo.
It's Thelma.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the chick with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's
the sexy one now.
Yeah, she looks a little bit sexier, but it's they've turned her into a South Asian, I think they call them. Character. So like Indians colour skin.
Yeah, okay.
You could be, and it's played by an Indian woman, but you can't say. Well, I don't know what I can say. I don't know what the fuck to say.
I don't think it. Yeah.
They've turned her black.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I guess. Whatever. But right.
You're changing it.
You're changing it. And the chick who's put it together and is voicing Velma goes, when I was growing up, identified with her.
Okay.
Right? So much, because I was kind of same geeky chick, blah, blah, blah.
But so was everybody.
Yeah, so why do you need to change it? If you could relate to it. So
why do you got
to make a...
What's with the change?
And then also, you're going to have a Scooby-Doo show. No Scooby-Doo.
What do you mean?
There's no dog in it.
What do you mean?
They couldn't obviously afford the rights to Scoobs.
So
Scoob's not in it, and Shaggy...
He's not in it?
It's Dilmar. Or Dilbert or something.
What do you mean?
He's a Jamaican guy.
You're kidding me?
No.
So what happened to Scoop? Wait, can I ask a question that everybody's asking?
She's gay.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yes, she's gay.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Ah, yeah, that'll work.
You
could start it off with that. Scooby Dooby Doo, looking for you. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Not in the show.
Yeah, no. not. I mean, the previous episodes. But then, what does that set them up for a prequel? What happened to them? What happened?
And it's getting absolutely annihilated.
Good.
In the comments
Good.
section. So it had.
Can I say something else?
Yeah, go on.
Boo.
They put the trailer up. It had 24,000 likes and 177,000 dislikes.
Yeah,
So it's already toast.
Okay.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Like the
Well, they did the same with Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
The Disney real life version.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but I think I've seen one of the Disney CEOs of Disney saying that they're going to put at least one gay character, one black character, and one this and that in every single solitary film.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to
Like
do.
they did with the new Lord of the Rings show.
Yeah,
So-
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, don't, it's getting annihilated as
Boo?
well. Boo.
Okay.
Well, I haven't watched it. I just listened to everyone else booing on it, and I go, I'm not jumping on that.
I'm going to boo that
But
too.
they've changed the whole. They couldn't put hobbits in it, so they changed it to the hobbits
What?
sort of thing.
Okay.
The elves don't look like the elves, like
Yeah.
the tall Nordic,
Okay.
blue eye, like ears, all that kind of stuff. They've just
Trashed it.
like shat all over Tolkien.
Well, some would say they're doing the same with Star Wars.
and everything.
Yeah.
I think
So-
they want to tank stuff so that they can bring it back. after 10
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago.
classic Sloan. Yeah, it's back. It's
Anyway.
true because
We're shitting on everything. It's a really
is that the theme of the show? Shitting on it,
yeah.
pissing in public,
Yeah.
pissing all over it.
Public pisses.
I did a job today with Bruiser.
Oh, yeah. Is that why there's all the catering leftovers?
There's catering leftovers, but we're talking in mid-October. Would you say early to mid?
Late by the time this comes
Is
out.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, and school's already breaking up. Year 12's are already leaving.
Yes, year 12 break up. Now, is this before they
Come back
for the exams,
the old
boys? Now,
tests.
you're big
How well did you do?
you're big boys now, and this is going to direct you to your path in life. So get it right. Do you know
Yes.
what? They were right.
They were right, actually, but I don't want part of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a classic.
Slime.
Exempt from the rules type of guy. You know what I mean? It doesn't apply
A
to me.
rebel.
You could say that.
An innovator.
Yeah, plus actor.
Yeah.
And so it just doesn't stick with me. I didn't really. I haven't used me bloody end of year 12 points ever. Has anyone ever said, "Did you finish year 12?" It's like, who gives a fuck? I'm 47. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gives a shit.
I think the idea is you go from you do well in high school, then you do well at either university or a job.
Yeah.
Then you work your way up a ladder
And
or a
do well in
pyramid.
money. Yeah.
Some
if you
might
will.
call it. It doesn't have to be a ladder. Could be a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
I don't
could
mind.
be.
Upside down pyramid if you want.
Yeah.
But the point is, you continue your studies and you move up in the world.
Yeah.
Instead of staying
I've
completely
seen-
stagnant
I've
in a
seen
pond
the
of
peeps,
muck and mire.
Yeah, the people that are making 200,000 a year, they're working
They work the whole time.
fucking 90 hours a week.
Yeah, but then you can afford to get your lawns mowed
Yep.
by Timmy Tucker or Jezbot.
Yeah.
You can afford to get your new windows.
So is it dumb of me to say that if I got rich,
yeah,
I think I'd still do
everything.
stuff?
Yeah.
I'd do the chores. I'd do the
For sure.
dishwasher.
Well, now that you've got all this free
I
time
might
on
do
your
the
hand,
gutters.
well, when you got money, you protect yourself by I'm not climbing ladders, not going up a tree.
Yeah, you're
I'm
protecting
not
your
doing
assets.
Things like that. You're the asset.
Yeah, okay.
So you'll do things like, I'm going to do the whip snippering. I'm going to take the bins out or hose out the bins now that I've got all this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to...
You don't have time because you're working 90 hours.
yeah.
But Vanessa said to me, if we'd had money, I reckon the first thing we'd do is get it clean. And I said, get fucked.
Yeah, that's all
Fuck
you.
you.
Do.
I fucking
all
cleaned this
you do.
house. Didn't you notice I fucking cleaned up? You know,
That's kitchen treason.
it is
Right
because
there.
it was said in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And it was said in a clean kitchen, I might add.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And I'll tell you who the last person was that put the bloody... It was Vanessa.
Mm.
She made a dirty dish.
Oh, she puts it on the she puts it next to the sink. It
No,
irritates me.
I think you would do plenty yourself, and maybe you would do things like once in a blue moon, get your car washed.
Yeah, but poor man to rich man yields. You've come from the working force, which the risk there is that you're going to be a gambler. You're going to fuck your money up. You're going to lose it all. You're going to spend it badly
You end
because
up
you've
down-
been poor your whole life.
Yeah, you end up down the street from my house in a bloody sausage factory. So
But
to
then you
speak.
go reversos, rich man to poor man, and you can't do jack shit. Like, because if a poor man gets rich and goes broke, he just goes back to
It
poor
depends.
styles.
Here's the where it depends. If you're like Mike Tyson, $500 million when he was 20 or whatever, buying tigers and all that kind of nonsense, Rolls Royce. He had a gold bathtub, you know,
Okay.
living large.
Yeah.
He has lost it all
Right.
a couple of times, but
Right.
because he's Mike Tyson,
We can get it.
he gets his money back. So he just says he started his weed factory, or his weed.
Product, is it?
Yeah, he's got a ranch,
Right.
Tyson Weeds, right?
Yeah.
So like immediately brand recognition.
Yeah, he's
This is
back.
going to knock you out.
Yeah.
Something like that. There's
Okay.
heaps of boxing puns.
Okay, that's great.
Boom, you got your 10 million back. You do a circuit. You do a tour, a talking tour. Boom, you got your money back. He
Yeah.
started a podcast. Now
Yeah.
he's getting sponsored.
Yeah,
Boom,
you need
you're
the
back-
name.
You're back to 20 million. And I think he is happier now with less money. Like the 500 million, that's mo money, mo problems. It's nothing but trouble. You've got your hangers on. You've got your hangers on at 10 million. But
yeah. But
know.
you got to have that fucking name. So,
have the
you know,
name.
like, because if he goes all of a sudden, if he goes, okay, I'm not doing weed, I'm doing T-shirts,
yeah, you can
right? And then he does T-shirts and it's, or Tyson wear,
Yeah.
sportswear for, you know, to be a champ. He's still gonna. His name's still on it. He's still gonna make $1 billion out of it.
Yeah, but if you've say got your wealth from inheritance,
Yeah.
and then you
Rich man to poor man.
and then rich man to poor man, and no one knows because you got a name like John Smith.
Yeah.
Right? When you go to do Smith weed or Smith boxing gloves, no
No.
one's buying.
No one's getting him.
You got to have
It's
a
too
name.
common.
You got to have a. Your surname's got to be
Jackson.
Nike.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, true.
Adidas.
Yeah, but then you can't use it because it's a breach of copyright. So you're stuck. That's why you don't want a famous name.
Well, you probably don't even own your name anymore.
Well, Tim Frisbee, yeah. I had to change it to Timmy Taco.
So you're saying you invented the frisbee?
No, I reinvented the taco,
Okay. Very good.
basically.
Wow. Yeah, so I would like some money. Has anyone got any money?
Yeah, I just don't think it's like stop being poor man to rich man.
Do I have to go out and get it?
Yeah. See, 70 hours. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It comes with a swift whip. You know what I mean? Like whip. You got to get up. You get up at 5 o'clock, even on the weekends, especially if you're fucking used to getting up.
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta
and then there's all the
you go to
extra
the gym.
Well, you got to look good. You got to shave. You got to wash your car.
You go on corporate.
My mate's in sales, and he has a gurney in his driveway, and wash buckets.
Yeah.
Every day.
For the caro.
It's pristine.
So what
every day.
does that fuck the car up over time?
I think it makes it when you go to resell it, you get a bonus.
Pretty penny. Yeah,
but
right.
it is. It's the upkeep. You got to wear the nice suits, have the nice cars. You got to go to all
Have
the
a gurney.
functions. You got to have a gurney. You got to be clean shaven every day. You got to rock up.
Yeah, you
can't
got to be. You got to
hungover.
be
You
the
gotta
money.
be-
You got to be the.
You got to
the
be
cash.
pleasant. You've got to
You're the
know
cash
what
cow.
you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
like
a cash
any of this.
cow. Yeah.
I don't like any of it.
Moo.
But here's the other thing that bloody grinds me gears, gets up me crawl.
Something you want to piss on in the street, yeah.
Is the power bills and everything and whatnot.
Oh, bloody, the cost of living. I know we bring it up a lot.
On the water bills, I think they've got that, they're hidden in there. We're paying off that, what do you call it? The desalinator.
Desal,
right?
Yeah, secretly there.
It's been there for 10, 15 years. Not a drop of water.
Well, hey, once you fire it up, you can't stop.
Yeah.
Once you put a drop, you can't stop.
Here's the thing. It hasn't stopped raining for the last year.
Yeah.
All the dams are full again.
Yeah, but I reckon they're making a secret tunnel system from Melbs to the desalination plant.
Phillip Island.
Don't know what for. Possibly to travel water through.
Yeah.
It's unclear. They've never used it, but currently being unused. Isn't it just some clear path walkway that could be used?
These things they build, they get a 10-year warranty or a good for 30
so
years.
you're going to turn it on and the batteries are going to... It's like the batteries have leaked inside of it for 30 years. You know?
So, look, I know that water's cheap. It's all the extra shit on your bills. That's one thing that gets me.
It's the pipes. We're getting charged for the pipes.
Your fire levy.
Yeah.
Right? Fair enough, I guess. But how about we start managing the bloody countryside better so there aren't so massive bushfires? Stop lighting them on purpose so that you can start charging us a fire fee. You know, how about we get the CFA back funded properly and run it? Here's another thing that gets me going. You know, Nikola Tesla, not Elon Musk. All right, Nikola Tesla.
Yeah,
had the plans to pull free energy out of the ether. It's just there, wireless technology.
Yeah,
they burnt that fucking thing down. They ran him into the ground and they stole all his. They burnt everything that he was working on and stole his patents.
He died alone.
So I know that every time I get my electricity bill, it makes me fume.
Because it's
I know
bullshit.
you're just ganking us.
Yeah,
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
It doesn't cost that much.
So that's half your week. Or that's a day's worth of work for every month for your power bill or whatever.
Just for the power.
And then your water.
Yeah, that's another
Now we're
day.
going to go some more road levies.
Yeah.
Right? Let's tax you 9 times. Oh, fuck.
No,
I'm going to stop.
Nine.
I've got to stop.
No, it's fair enough because they're talking about putting the electricity up next
Your rates
year.
are up.
They want to go up 35% on your electricity.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Save the environment.
So
Is that
you
how
use less.
If we tax you 35%, you'll use less.
Yeah,
No, we won't.
Put on a jumper.
No, we won't. Because you've seen kettle, how much the kettle sucks the juice out of a generator.
That's right.
Right? They're not changing. They're not changing kettles. Kettles are still drawing the same amount, except the electricity's being charged more.
So how
It's the
about
same
you?
shit.
You legislate and regulate that all kettles must be by 2025 50%
connected to the internet.
50% more efficient, and never connect your never connect your wireless.
So stop trying to talk about emissions. We've got to start talking about sucking the juice because that'll reduce the emissions on the other end, right?
Yeah.
So start giving us products that stop needing to be charged every fucking day, like the fucking phones and whatnot, mate. That's sucking the juice.
Do you know why they
juice?
Do you know why they don't? Why not cannabis, but what's the other stuff?
LSD, alcohol,
heroin. No, just the hemp, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You know why that's illegal?
Because
if you change everything off wood chips and because obviously it's a better product. It grows in half the time as trees and all that fucking shit, all that nonsense, right? It also sucks up a shitload of carbon. So if you just stopped logging trees and you just grew hemp, right, you wouldn't need all these legislations to cut CO2 because your hemp would be sucking it in. It sucks in a lot of carbon.
Sure does. What's bamboo like?
Bamboo's good as well because it's fast growing.
Yeah, but does that suck? Does that
sucks carbon? Yeah, it sucks carbon.
Because I was thinking about the old the socks that they make out of bamboo.
Yeah.
How do they get to that?
Okay. Have you ever watched a bamboo video?
No,
on YouTube? Fibers.
Yes, they get the fibers out. But then who goes socks? You know what I'm saying?
Because it breathes so well.
Yeah, okay.
And that's why they're making bamboo mattresses.
But does that mean we're creating a new product? It's revolutionary, but it requires more space, more machines to make it.
Yeah.
We're actually creating new products that are going to be more demanding.
Like let's say your almond milk or your soy milk. Almonds.
Or your
Almonds are a thirsty plant. Like it's 2 liters per almond when it all is said and done. Something like that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking cow's milk. Fair enough.
Palm oil.
I've switched to bloody almonds.
You switch to paper straws.
You've got acres, thousands and thousands of acres being cut down so you can have your soy fucking beans.
Yep.
I'm a bit angry today, guys.
No, it's fine. It's
Get
fine.
it off your chest.
It is a get it off your chest because Maccas are doing the old paper straws, right? But they're paper straws, but each individually paper wrapped, so they're doubling up on the paper. Isn't paper more demanding on industry than plastic?
Oh, look.
Do you know what I mean? Like, is that sucking the resources out, or is that just...
I'd be asking the McDonald's Corp, where are you sourcing the paper to make the paper straws? Because I reckon that...
Bamboo.
It's going to be rank. It's going to be way ranker.
That's going to be bad.
It's going to be dirty paper.
Toilet paper.
Yes, probably.
That's probably what it is. But then, at the same time, they go, oh, yeah, paper straws, saving the bloody world one straw at a time, mate. Suck on this, you fucking suckers. Right? And then Hungry Jack's, plastic straws.
Yeah.
Dominating the straw game. So while they're saving the world, somebody's still destroying it. So...
Well...
That's what I'm saying. Like the industry, you got to shut down the kettles. You got to shut down the bamboo socks.
Do you know what's that's really rank about McDonald's? One of the rank. Yeah, okay, we got rid of the plastic straws and the styrofoam packets, whatever. It's the
meat.
Well, it's the chips. Okay.
Yeah.
Chips have got, I think, a 7-minute shelf life. Before, because it's always got to be fresh chips in McDonald's, right?
Otherwise,
and
it's
that's
rubbish.
when you go in there, you're hearing all the bells going. That means throw this fucking batch away.
Yep, and put the next batch in.
Put the next batch in, and apparently, like the potato wastage could feed everyone forever.
Okay, yeah, but
like a lot of chips,
soggy chips. Everyone needs air fryers, and the air fryers have got to be.
I'm not saying to
reheat the chips.
No, I'm just saying use less chips to begin with.
Give the potatoes to the people that need it.
Yeah, and you can only grow if you're a potato farmer for McDonald's. That's even worse. You got to.
Yeah, you're fucked on.
Yeah, it's got to be a certain size, certain look. It's got to have a mouth feel.
Yeah, it does. It's got to be. Yeah, there's no zombie chips in a Macca's thing, because we play the game of zombie chip whenever we get fish and chips. Who's got the zombie chip?
Yeah,
the one that's got
the blackened.
Yeah, blackened, overcooked. It's different to the others. Let's just say.
And so is that the treat?
I don't know if it's the treat. It's just
it's in there.
It's just in there. But Macca's never yields a zombie, or does it?
Well, we'll soon find out.
We will soon find out.
Soylent. in the meat.
McSoylent Green.
Let's just grab me a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Hello, Coffee Colonic. How may we serve you?
Hi there. I was wondering what types of colonics you have there.
Coffee Colonic, sir. In fact, we have a new exciting range of coffees blended specifically for your ass.
Oh, in that case, I'll have the straight-up latte.
Try Coffee Colonics, because if you're having a colonic, it may as well be flavored.
So true. I prefer the macchiato.
Okay. Macchiato.
Yeah. What's that?
We're sipping on our coffee, so it's a coffee shop. It's a coffee shop backdrop.
Well, I think I've cheered up a little bit since the last break.
Yeah, you just needed 3 cc's of caffeine, mate,
to get it off my chest. Still bloody raining.
Yeah, the rain's coming.
Yeah,
they're still threatening the rain bomb scenarios, aren't they?
Well, it's better than a nuclear bomb. Let me stop me right there.
Stop you right there. Yeah, we don't want none of that, do we? Yeah.
No, we don't.
But that's not good. That's not good coffee talk, is it? You know, you don't talk politics on coffee talk, do you? Or do you?
I'll tell you what. his coffee talk because we are drinking water, and we have been talking about water. Did you know in Las Vegas? This is one. I'm not pitching this.
Okay.
This is an actual thing because they're a little bit dry over there.
Is it?
Dry as a dead dingo's donga.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's no water management over there either. So
Yeah, right. Yeah.
all the water rights have been sold off to the big farmer and all that kind of stuff. Big farms, not big farmer.
No.
But they've got over there water cops.
Oh.
Yeah, so they go around their little blue
It
cars.
does sound like a pitch.
It does blue cars, and
Yep.
see what they're doing over
Are
there.
they not cops, though?
They're not cops. They're water police. Water security.
Okay.
So-
yeah.
So what happens over there? They're getting paid. You actually
Water
get,
Force.
You get paid to rip up your lawn, your turf.
Who? Who do?
Californians.
Really?
Yes, because it's
And then what are they putting in its place?
well on the golf courses. They figured out. We figured
The
there's
most fun place is the sand pit, so it's sand on your
sand
front
everywhere.
lawn.
Well, no, you just take it like they go. Well, percentage. No one hits balls from here, so
Okay.
that's going to be a garden now.
Okay.
So they take out a lot of the turf. It's just the fairway and the greens.
Gotcha. That's not a bad
So
idea.
it's saving a lot of water.
That makes for a more challenging golf game, doesn't
It
it?
does, and then they get
More roughage.
They get a payout from the government from stop using water and ripping up
Yeah.
your turfs.
Yeah.
But you got all these pesky, citizens, watering their gardens still.
Ah, right.
And if you do have your sprinkle on and on the allotted times or whatever,
Yep.
and any of the water leaves your property,
As in
that's a
footpath.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, overspray, that's a fine.
Water police.
Too much grass,
Yep.
that's a fine.
Water Force. Water Force
and,
1.
And also, we encourage you to lag on your neighbours.
Oh, yeah. They
Don't
always
forget
love
about
that,
that.
don't they? Yeah. Yep.
I
Good
did
job
notice
of
you
neighbouring.
came out this morning. Your hair was a little bit wet.
So we're talking middle of the night watering of the plantos, you reckon?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
But water shortages, eh?
Yeah. It's just.
They need a desalination plant.
Oh, they could.
Well, there's plenty of that bloody salt water, mate.
The thing over there, though, it's because it's desert sort of stuff. When it rains, it really rains. Like, so can't we just catch it in a big bloody hole, like a tank?
Yeah, but then it goes crook. Like, what if the hole happens to be on the
Ancient burial grounds.
just ancient garbage mounds? I was thinking. So
Yeah,
like,
but it's
all
only a couple of parts per
it's
million.
just
of,
landfill.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys could
Bit
drink
of
it.
grot.
Oh, it tastes a bit gross.
I'd be moving out.
Of the city, 'cause if you
Desert,
couldn't have
yeah.
if you couldn't have a lawn.
Yeah, I guess so.
I really don't like those pebbles that they put everywhere. Garden pebbles, the
Yeah.
washed river pebbles.
Do you know what that does?
It's a fucking nightmare.
It creates more heat. It's a heat sink.
Is it?
Yeah. So, like, it's you got these hot zones, like in a city, because it's all concrete.
Yeah.
It heats up more than the grasslands.
Hot rocks.
Hot rocks. And people put it down as mulch, but you're an idiot.
Speaking of rocks, you were talking about caves. You were going to tell me a tale about some cave system or
No.
man cave,
No.
ham cave.
No.
Because you were talking about cheese cave. I was hoping there was a ham cave so we could like get a charcuterie going.
I think you're mistaken it for rock apes.
Rock apes.
The rock apes of Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't. I'm clearly because
Now
I
you've-
thought it was caves.
Because you had caves in your head. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Rock apes. You just went to, he's talking about
Pebbles,
cave cheese.
hot pebbles, caves.
No, this is, it's a bit of a mystery. It's along the lines of your black cat of Grampians.
Okay.
You've got your chupacabras.
Yep.
You've got your yowies.
Yep.
You've got your
Bunyips.
You've got your Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You've got all these mythical creatures, cryptozoology, if you will. But this one's more of a missing link species to species.
Species not deceased.
Never heard of this one until last night,
Right.
on the internet.
And then what's their deal? They like rock and roll music or like, what's their
this all
vibe?
comes out of the Vietnam War, and I guess we could get some helicopters and chopper music or something. Talk about the jungles. The jungles of Vietnam are very hilly. It's a jungle out there.
Yeah.
And for the first time in probably ever,
Yep.
you had hundreds of thousands of men moving through the bush.
Yeah, this bloody war.
This bloody war that never ends. Fucking Nixon.
Yeah.
Something like that. Margaret bloody Thatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what was getting reported was seeing these soldiers would be seeing this ape-like creature, man-like creature, 5 foot.
Yeah.
So like an orangutan,
Yeah.
but with a tail.
Okay.
Bipedal, so it was standing up,
Yeah.
but very ape-like.
Yeah. I already think I know what it is.
It's a rock ape.
Nah, it's a bloody. It's a scout from the other side, seeing where the troops dressed as a bloody bush monkey man,
Yeah.
and all these dudes are coming from all around the world to this fantastical land for this fight, this great cause, and they're in there and they don't know what they're going to see. They're thinking snakes. They're thinking exotic spiders.
They're thinking about Charlie. Where's
the
Charlie?
Rock monkeys,
Yeah.
right?
And then plus all the opium.
And then there's the
Plus the
opium
smoking.
and the marijuana.
Yeah. But weak marijuana. Very weak. It's like
Bush.
Kiff. So anyways, they're going through the jungles here and there. They're seeing this report. Also the other side. So Charlie.
The monkeys were reporting soldiers.
No, the enemy.
Okay.
After the fact, after the
Okay.
war, and we're reading everyone's diaries out
Yeah.
in the podcast.
They were
Turns
seeing
out they were seeing the monkey man, but they're aware of the monkey man. It's in their higher. It's in the
Sasquatch zones.
Highlanders
Yeah,
of
right.
Vietnam. So
Yeah, there can be only one.
There can be only one. But yeah, so the French, when they invaded Vietnam back in the day, they were spotting it as well.
Right. And then, so have they found any evidence since, or is it just sightings?
There's
from,
footprints.
Oh, yeah?
And there's sightings.
Footprints?
And there's documented sightings. So
Okay. So about as documented as the UFOs.
it's about as legit as a UFO. Or
Well,
a
UFO
grey.
myth theories.
Yeah.
That is.
So anyway, rock apes. Where do they get the rock from?
Because they're up in the Rockos.
No. So what was happening was, as the soldiers are moving through the bush,
Yeah.
they would be getting pelted with rocks. There would be all noises of all manners coming from creepy places in the dark. They would set up bases, and the rock apes would bombard them. Stones and stones.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones.
So they're throwing shit.
it
So it's
freaked-
like Trevor
Yeah, it is.
throwing rocks at the crows.
Yeah, so that's a thing. A rock
Okay,
ape.
well, I haven't heard of this cryptids. Cryptids.
Would you put a little sample in there or something about it?
I guess.
Makes it easier.
The vortex must be open, because if we're seeing creatures like you were saying, they're bringing the dodo back. Has it been? Was it spotted?
Oh,
The dodo.
Yeah, I saw
So
the footage.
is the vortex opening? Right.
Vortex might be open.
Because they say that the cryptids appear at the thinning of realities, right? They're coming in from another dimension.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot more activity in the skies. Skies.
Yeah. So as these other creatures creep through, you got your dodo. He makes an appearance.
Makes a comeback.
Makes a comeback. They do a movie about the dodo.
Saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, and the rock monkey could be one of the.
It's not a monkey.
Okay. Rock man?
Rock apes.
Rock apes. Aha. Monkeys different to apes?
Yes.
Oh, I thought there was just apes
think-
were just the older monkeys.
I think
The big ones.
Apes don't have tails and monkeys do.
Okay.
Something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a different,
that easy.
It's a different species.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
Okay.
We could look it up, but
Is that why
I'm
we're
going
the
to.
apes, not the monkeys?
Yeah, we've come from apes, not monkeys.
Yeah, right. Because of the
they
tail
say.
thing.
So they say. But anyways,
Yeah. So yeah, cryptids.
yeah, I'll tell you what, the vortex may be opening as well, because there's a whole bunch of new footage coming out
CERN.
of all the CERNs, yeah. Walking trees,
Walking trees.
not
you
Walking
say?
Dead. So it's been all this footage, different times, different areas around the world,
Yeah.
and dudes filming the trees, these massive, massive trees,
Yeah.
and it appears that they're like the trees from Lord of the Rings,
Right.
the imps or whatever.
Yeah.
The imps
Something like that.
walking around, fighting with each other, tussling. moving around.
Tussling trees. Okay. that's a definite thinning of the realities, isn't it?
Do you want to see it?
That's, yeah.
You want to see something really scary?
Yeah, sure. Never heard that one before either.
No, that's a fresh.
Yeah, see, this is the thing.
Sort of
yeah, see, and like, let's just say CERN is the interdimensional vortex being opened into another dimension, right?
Gotcha.
And it's triggering. It's triggering all the other portholes, if you will.
Yes.
For lack of a better description. And we're getting the colourful characters, new characters in the franchise. The Tree Man, the ape,
because you never expect it. The trees are the last ones you expect to be roaming around. Because there is a species. There is a species that grows its roots forward, and then the roots behind it die. So it actually does move along over time.
Yeah. Shall we
go on.
Get the listener in on there?
I've been seeing these videos of trees moving. Now, this looks really weird. It was caught on drone footage, as you can see. It seems like the trees are moving, or at least one of them trees is moving wild.
The tree is moving.
With the other trees. Now, they do say that trees do move like 2 to 3 centimeters every couple of years. But this is wild. You can actually see the tree moving as if it's ice skating. You'll see it moving all the way to the left like it just did.
I reckon there's a fucking massive bear down the bottom trying to scratch his bloody back on it.
Yeah, but why does it move like?
Because he's bloody strong, mate.
You can't pick up a tree. And
It does seem to be more shifting left to right than leaning.
Well, it does go on.
Oh, does it?
To the left. Now, this is weird. Here you go, more videos on trees moving. Like, look at this.
What the
this
fuck?
is so crazy looking. The way that they're moving. They say in Central and North America that this does happen often. That tree
is actually moving across through the ground like Bugs Bunny going to Pismo Beach.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
As the tree's moving, it's got the.
And you're good at graphics and stuff. That's a real.
This is real footage.
This right here was caught by YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's the
breathing earth.
Yeah, I mean that's possible
trying to
with
relocate themselves as if the trees are
water.
about to move.
Yeah,
almost kind of looks very like an earthquake.
It does look a little bit like an earthquake. Yeah. Okay, so it seems. I won't say it seems to be legit, but those trees are legitimately moving through other trees. Left, right, dodging through. What the fuck? It's.
Somebody shaking it and moving it mechanically, but it's moving so far, almost like.
Thought that might blow your face off.
It's definitely moving.
Oh, and thanks to the listener that sent that in to me.
Ah, right. Okay, yeah, good.
Mum.
Okay, nice one. It is like it's just the more and more bizarre shit that we're seeing.
Yeah, I do realise you've got After Effects, you've got special effects, you've got all this stuff, but trees move. Why not?
Trees move.
There's rock apes.
Yep, there's definitely rock apes.
There's UFO tactics.
That looks like a tree. Picture it like. If you're picturing in your mind how you think a tree would move, it's moving like that.
If it was walking.
If it was walking along. And that's weird.
Now, if they're, is that some graphic animator or whatever, give this guy a job.
Yeah.
Because it's better than She-Hulk. It's better than Lord of the Rings animations.
Yeah. I mean, it's your traditional semi out of focus phone footage, but that's the way to do it convincingly. Is if you were a master of the visual effects, is you'd take clips that look average, put them together like they're, you know.
Well, that's they do. Sorry, give us that phone. They do say that that's one of the techniques is compress it,
Trickery.
send it, compress it. But it's also like you got to remember this is probably third hand. By the time this guy's got it, someone's uploaded it onto YouTube. It's already been compressed. Then he gets it. It gets compressed again, and then you're watching it on your phone. It's tiny.
Yeah.
But those trees are fucking moving. Whack-a-doodle dandy.
What's next?
Well, the outro.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean for the podcast. I just meant in reality. But yeah, if we might as well wrap it up. We're closing in on the end anyway.
Yes. May your reality be real. Well, make a choice. It's either not happening or everything's happening.
All at once.
One way or the other. You're either with me or against me.
Oh, just keep your eyes on the skis. Keep your eyes on the trees.
Keep your eyes on the gutters. There's all the swamp creatures.
Swamp things.
Anyway, look, it's good to get that off my chest.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. See you next week. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Tucker.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through two at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile. Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile. I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping
the turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
That's the technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving. It's my leg. Jump the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.